Hey, what's up? Get the stool here. How you doing? Kicker, L7T, unboxing, slim driver. I told you before, all y'all know I'm not a fan of having anything blocking my cone of my subwoofer. But in some applications, there is no other way. There is no other option. If they want bass, something is going to be playing immediately in front of the cone. A lot of manufacturers try to give you the full performance of a full-size driver and a shallow driver. Some fail dismally. With that being said, we're going to see what Kicker's entry into the shallow design is. For one, it's relatively inexpensive. I think it's like $190. And it's supposed to have the same performance as maybe the L7R8 and the Solar Barric 8. Not the same performance of the Q class, but along the lines of the L7R8 and the Solar Barric 8, but in a shallow form. What does that mean? Will you get the same output? No. I'm doubting I'm thinking you're not gonna get the same output as the bigger full-size driver, because if that was the case, then this would be the size driver they would make. It makes no sense to make a full-size and a shallow if either one of them are equal in performance. You get it? So you're not gonna get that same size performance, but for what you have, you're looking for way more bump than you have now, and that's what they're gonna offer. So on the box, it says true subwoofer performance, square subdivide, makes more bass around the round sub, extra power handling for big bass. Patented compression ribs on satiny surround deliver exceptionally smooth sound. Dual voice cords for an easy setup. Let's take it out. Let's look at it. I got mine off Amazon. The reason why is because if anything go wrong with it, you can send it right back. Also, because most cardio shops do not want to carry Kicker because they feel like Kicker betrayed them by going into Walmart. That may be so, but that's only one line that goes to Walmart, and that is the entry level. I'm fixing that. I think it's a little crooked on my eyes. That is the entry level Kickers, the bottom series. Everything else you have to go get from a dealer, but some dealers, cardio shops, they no longer want to carry the brand because they feel a certain way about what it was done. I think I explained to you why they did that in the video. But you still can't take away from the technology they have to bring to the table. So, of course it's Kicker, so it's going to be boxed very, very well. You're going to get the information that you need to get from the manual, and that's what we're going to look at. I know it has a very short, very, very shallow mount depth, like 3 3/4 of an inch. Pretty much go anywhere. Okay, the L78T comes in 8, 10s, and 12s. The mounting depth of the 8, I think the mounting depth of all of them. No, the 8 and the 10 have a 3 1/4 mounting depth, 3 3/4 mounting depth, and the 12 has a 4/4 mounting depth, 4 inches mounting depth. They come in D2 and they come in D4. FS 45. Square sub has an FS lower than some round subs, particularly ones with SPL 2.5-inch voice cords. FS is higher than this shallow sub has. Just something to point out. Sensitive to 84. That's higher than a lot of round subs too. I'm just stating the facts. So it's very efficient in turning signal to noise. It's very efficient in taking signal to output. From taking signal and turning to output, very efficient in doing that. Power handling to 350. We know that that's slightly underrated because my Kicker L7Q classes are on my false gate 1500, which we know does more than 1500, and they're rated 500 watts each, and they can take that amp. Been doing it now for almost a year. Yeah. Okay, let's stating the facts. The QES is 0.67, QTS is 0.62. Very, very light cone, under 100 grams. So it's gonna move very fast with exceptionally high motor force. Very fast with exceptionally high motor force. I think this is gonna be real, very impactful. Bass. Frequency response on this shallow 10 is rated, so it's gonna need an enclosure for anything below this. But it's rated at 30. 30 to 100. You know, of course, I don't like no bass over 40, 50, period. Anyway, it's just me. I don't like bass over 50 hertz. And I'm really a bass purist. Bass really don't start to me at 40 hertz. 40 hertz and under, that's what I like. That's why I tune to 33. I don't like nothing above that. So with that being said, the 8 has a frequency response from 30 to 100. The 10, which means it is easier. The sub is tailored and designed to reproduce that frequency with ease. It can reproduce other frequencies as well, but it's going to need a box. So you're not going to have that much of that reproduction for it. So if you go down to 30 with an 8-inch, it's very respectable. Very respectable. The 10 is 25 to 100, and the 12 is 25 to 100. Respectable for a shallow subwoofer. All right. It calls for maximum for a shallow vented mount for a shallow 8 is 1.2 cubes. 0.8 to 1.2. That makes sense. That really makes sense for it to be a shallow subwoofer. But what get me is when they go to the 10 to 12, it said, oh, well, it's a maximum venting. Remember, I tell you, kickers need big boxes. So, I hope Siri ain't did what I thought she just did. Yeah. Little heifer. Hope she ain't bought my screen out. Like she was asking a stupid question. But the shallow 10, they saying that the maximum is 1.75. And why would you need, if you had 1.75, why the hell if you have 1.75 net, you don't need a shallow subwoofer. But anyway, we'll see how you get in space. The small is 1.25 minimum for the 10, 1.75 minimum for the 12, and 2.25 cubes for the 12 maximum. This has SID recommendations there as well. Should help. I wonder how these would sound in the 4th order. 0.2 with an FS of 45. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah. So that's what you get inside. You get the manual. Of course, you need the enclosure. You get your stickers so people know what you got inside your vehicle. They can take it from you. You got your things go around how the speaker holes. You know, this is a very nice. You get a lot of stuff you dealing with Kicker, man. For a very reasonable price. Not $300, $400, $500 for an 8-inch. It's $200 for 8-inch. So this is what we got. The square subwoofer. Now, of course, you know everybody's gonna tell me, like they've been telling me until they hear my system. Man, you can't get the play low. You're not gonna be able to get that shallow subwoofer to play low bass. It's only gonna play rock and roll. Yeah, I'm gonna make this play low. Why? Because I told a hopefully future partner of mine that I can get him some bass inside his C10. Fully customized 4 on the rims and all that there. He couldn't find nobody to give him some bass in order to get the right side enclosure. And I'm gonna help him out. And this is what I'm gonna do it with. 2 Solar Bear 8s in one of my enclosures. What y'all think? Think I can do it? Well, look, I told you I can make anything sound good. I can make anything sound good. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Hey, baby! Treat up! Why you being quiet? What are you doing? What you doing over there?
Looking for a lighter.
Looking for a lighter. You wanna come over here and you don't wanna come over here? You know? Boy, you looking right for the night. Yes, Lord. For me. For you, for me?
I'm looking right for the night.
Oh.
For you.
All right. We're gonna start the video. Hey, peace out of here. Mind y'all business.